Okay, got that first one out of the way. Hopefully that's the worst. And we're talking about plastic straws now. Where to start? I feel okay. This is where we are. This is our like spectrum of everything in this world that needs to get fixed on social, economic, environmental levels, you know. Okay, this is already being subjective, but I feel like a lot of other people feel this way too. Okay, this is like, oh my gosh, we need to deal with this now. This is going to make a huge impact. And this is like, we could maybe never deal with this and deal with everything else from like here on, and we'd be okay. Okay, so here we are. This is where a ban on plastic straws comes in. Like, how much closer can I make that? I don't get who got wrapped around the axle thinking that banning plastic, the arguably one of the smallest like items and smallest pollutants in the world, they are not the issue. I looked this up. I'll hopefully put some links below. I checked a couple sources. I'm actually going to look at them right now. Okay, 0.03% of the total waste and trash in the ocean is plastic straws. If we took every single one of those straws out, we would still be left with over 99% of the waste in the ocean. And this movement isn't even trying to get those straws out of the water and fix that part of the problem. It's just removing the ones that might go in there in the future. 46% of the pollutants in the waste in the ocean is old fishing supplies and fishing nets. 46%. And yet no one's talking about like eating less fish or trying to make that practice more sustainable. No, let's focus on the 0.03% that is plastic straws. Who missed the mark on that one? Who missed the mark majorly on that one? Anyway, so that's not the answer, and I think we missed the point of the question, which is why is there any waste in our ocean, and how can we, first off, yes, work to not put any more in. That's great. Second off, maybe more important, how can we start getting all of that waste that's already in the ocean out? Why did we get stuck on the straw? And of course, we're an economy and a society centered around consumerism. So what does that mean? That means now there's a whole market for these alternatives for you to go out and buy something that you had no need to buy before, to go buy straws, to go buy your bamboo or your glass or your stainless steel straw. Glass is one of the least recycled material on the planet. And what happens as soon as your little 5-year-old gets a hold of this precious $10 glass straw that you just bought that you think you're going to bring everywhere because you're not going to get a straw anywhere you go? He's going to drop it and it's going to break. 2 minutes after, this literally happened to a friend of mine. She was showing me her glass straw. I was like, oh, dropped it. Like somehow it didn't break, somehow, but it's going to. So now, instead of having a not great plastic straw in our ocean or in our landfill, we have broken glass straws now taking the place. And then what are you going to do when that glass straw breaks? That had more resources and more money go into it. You're going to buy another glass straw. Like I don't know why those were ever an idea. Bamboo, okay. Stainless steel, I feel like there's another one. Oh, the paper straws. Have you ever tried to use one of those damn paper straws? Again, fairly biodegradable. But the only issue is they're so biodegradable that they biodegrade while you're using them. You'll be drinking a drink and halfway through your drink, your straw just like starts to come apart. So, God, just missed the mark on that one. So, I feel like we need to take this, do 180 and decide like where our efforts need to be put. If we're concerned about pollution in the ocean, plastic straws are an issue, but they're probably one of the last things that we should be dealing with. And fishing supplies and fishing nets are the first thing we should be dealing with. Why aren't we trying to come up with biodegradable fishing nets? Is that possible? I don't know. I'm sure some companies are looking into it, but a ton of brands are actually taking that sea plastic and turning it into completely new recycled products that if they somehow end up back in the ocean or in a landfill, it's net zero because that was already polluted substance or material to begin with. And I feel like we're like, as I've said, we're a society of consumerism. We found out how to take away a perfectly functioning item that really wasn't an issue and turn it into this huge market for straws. Like, people are just looking, and I can't really say I'm any different. I feel like most people are looking, like they want to help, but they're also looking for like, oh, what cool new product can I buy to help? So, cool new products you can buy are made of recycled plastic found in the ocean, such as C2C eyewear. I have some. I really like them so far. Vitamin A Swim. No idea. Like, you can literally find anything. Sunglasses, activewear, swimwear. Bureau has like recycled Jenga. This is like just the tip of the surface, but it is amazing when you research a little what you can find. And the companies that are actually doing good and taking all the plastic that's in our ocean, that once again is majority not straws, and turning it into recycled goods that are brand new, do something bigger than the straw.